The problem is a problem of visibility. So when readers don't know that you have books out there, they cannot buy your books. I'm from Romania and I spent most of my life there. I was dreaming about living in the US when I was a kid back in communist Romania. Never in my wildest dream did I imagine that I would be here with you guys today. Never. I started writing when I was 8 years old. I was kind of that person up there. And I was considered a kind of a child prodigy back there. I won national literary competitions. And then at 15, I wrote my first novel. And it never got published. So I was having all those awards, but I felt invisible. And then in April of 2012, while I was still in Romania, somebody told me you should go to the London Book Fair. And by the way, never believe that you can't, never believe that this is not for you. You always can. If you decide that this is what you want, you can. So I'm in Romania. I'm not a native speaker. I don't have a literary agent. I have nothing like that. And still I go to the London Book Fair, which is one of the biggest events in the publishing industry, with a portfolio of 4 short stories, which I translated from Romanian into English, a bio, which I wrote to the best of my capabilities. And people back home, they tell me, oh, you're wasting your time. And I go there and I return home with the publishing contract with a publisher from the UK. And I'm very excited. Like they say, okay, we are going to hire a PR company to promote your book. And so my book came out in November and they didn't do any promotion. And here I was again, invisible. That book tanked, not because it was bad, but because no one knew about it. And I had no idea, living in Romania, how I could market my book in the UK or the US. So again, same problem, being invisible to the readers. And then finally, fast forward in 2016, I published this book here. It's called I Choose Love, A Journey from Fear to Love. So I said, okay, my publisher did nothing. Well, it's time for me to take my writing career into my own 2 hands, and not fists, hands, and do it. And so that book became on #1 Amazon bestseller in multiple categories. Why? Because this time I was visible.